Hey, hello, and welcome back, everybody. This is Rubrick here, and we are with you today for another Lego City update. Super excited. I know it's been way too long since our last video or our last city update, and we greatly appreciate the patience, and we really appreciate the fact that you all enjoy our videos so much that some of you have reached out to us via email or instant message and kind of rattled our cages saying, hey, when's your next video going to be? Truth is, I just didn't have enough work done to the city to justify a Lego City update. The big plan was for us to purchase the Ghostbusters headquarters and the new city bank at the beginning of 2016. We were going to build those and make some city adjustments, and then after those went in, then we thought that we would be ready for an update, and here we are. So thank you very much. I'll say it again at the end of the video just because we're extremely appreciative of all of the likes, the comments, both the comments good and negative, but we greatly appreciate those of you that click that subscribe button and give us the thumbs up. I think one of our videos has got a little over 100,000 views. Never would have thought that possible. My wife and I have been into Lego for just a little over a year. We got started in January of 2015, and now it's March 2016 at the time that I am making this video. So we're in our town square, and the most recent change is our water feature in the center of the town square. Someone commented just recently that that we needed something a little bit larger there, and I could not agree more. We just had a minor water display. It was a slight fountain, or a small fountain, and it was just very anemic and lacking substance for the size of the square. So thank you, and I apologize, bad with names, but thank you for that comment, that recommendation, and what better figure to put there as a display than the Statue of Liberty. So we're kind of tossing around the idea of making the name of our city, maybe Liberty City, as an homage to Grand Theft Auto, which my wife and I were big into playing several years ago. So, but we like that, and let us know what you think. And we've changed up the water. I think from the last time we had the video, we just had these studs, 1 by 1 round plates, translucent light blue plates just poured in there, and I just thought it was a bit messy. We've got a lake or a pond at the base of our hillside in the back of the city that we kind of used as inspiration for this, and the inspiration for that was from a picture that we saw off of one of the forums out there, just pictures off the internet. So let's pan out here, and we will check out the city. So here is a city overview, aerial shot. And what we're going to do is we're going to start up here in the front and work our way to the back where the goodies are at. Super excited. Okay, so up here in the front, we've got our Bones cast, the cast of Bones. They've that's not changed since the last city update, but those of you that haven't seen it, they've got they are forensic specialists that study crime scenes. So they're doing their thing around the skeleton. And there's our old guy waiting for the train. And then we've got a old lady over here, and looks like she's got a little kitty cat companion and a fish in a basket. So we've got a bunch of cats that are following her, and it may be this is a female cat, or it may be the fish, but they smell something that they like, and they're seeing what they can what they can get into. So here is our entrance to the city. Because our train tracks are elevated and our snot-built road is elevated, we've had to work with elevation changes throughout the city, but I think that this works really well. That's nice. We've got a skater and a skateboarder tried to avoid collision. And we've got the collectible minifigures, the clutch batter, and the stacker playing a little bit of baseball. And here's our buddy Wes. Hey dude. And there's our movie star being let in by the chauffeur outside of the Palace Cinema. This is a mock of a powered wheelchair that we saw pictures of on the internet. I couldn't get any real instructions on how to build it, but I just took what I saw and kind of made something that I kind of liked. It's one of those cool ones with the big screen on it. It does all kinds of stuff. Some of the wheelchairs out there have life support systems on there, so just letting you know that you guys aren't forgotten about. We got a little farmer selling flowers. Our Parisian is stock, standard, no changes. Chad with Chad's Brick Hobby has got a really cool Parisian restaurant that he's doubled up. So after this video, go check out his channel and see if he's uploaded a video on that yet. I'll give you 2 thumbs up, dude. Very cool. And here is our librarian or art book reader. And here's a close-up of the fountain. And there's our musician playing for money. And our pet shop. I've had a couple of people send me messages through YouTube asking how I made that pet shop sign. I will, if you shoot me an email or an instant message, I'll take close-up pictures. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've made it, I couldn't give you a detailed explanation as to how that was done. But that's a doubled pet shop. Like that. And a little pug trying to get to a bone. And it looks like a soon-to-be bride or a bride getting her tarot cards read. And it looks like we've got the jester. He's going to try to sneak some of his cards in. And this is a new addition to the city. This is Anthony. He is one of the workers at our local, or not so local, Lego store. Quick story about Anthony. It was cool. We had our haunted house that we made a couple of months ago, and we went in there, and our Lego store is friendly like everyone else's, I'm sure, but he said, so what are we working on? I said, well, you know, we're doing this haunted house reboot, and we need some filler brick. We want to make a mountain. And he goes, oh wow, you guys are Lego Rubrick. So I thought that was really cool. That was the first time that we were identified in person by our work from someone off of YouTube. So that's really cool. And that is his sig fig that I got this past weekend. So thank you very much and welcome to Liberty City. Thanks, dude. And this is our kind of like a walkway an arched walkway / tunnel, kind of joining Old Town to New Town back there. And then it goes to the train station that is mirrored, or it's off of my wife's hometown in Germany. That's pretty standard. Pool hall and detective's office. Nothing special about that. And then here's just a shot at the road. It's a brick-built road with 1x3 bricks laying on their side, and then 1x plates of light bluish gray and white to make that dotted line down the center. Here's our construction site. We cleaned all this out to clean up the city, pulling out all the dust and the stuff that falls in the nooks and crannies. But I like this scene so much that we just ended up putting it back in. So this will be a parking lot. We've got the walkway that connects the road in between the parking lot and the pet shop. But these are parking blocks, and then like a little concrete median style curb that I made, and then we're just kind of tearing up and building. This reminds me of the dozers from Fraggle Rock. It was just a never-ending building session with them, or some type of project that every time they got it done, they would tear it apart, or it would get broken up and they had to rebuild it. Here is our train station. I've got a detailed video of the train station in our video lineup, so if you have specific questions or you'd like to see how it's put together, some more detailed information, you can feel free to comment, submit your questions. I'd like to answer them, or if you'd like to see a detailed video on them, then go into our video list and check that out. But that roof is on a hinge. I think it's 304 window panels, and it's hinged and it raises. It kind of flips up off to one side so that you can get to the inside and clean it up or reposition. These were 2 train stations that we put together. And then we just kind of made hinged walls, so each of the little shops, or the restaurants, whatever, the little kiosks, they've got we can get in there and access those. And then of course all the tile work and AC ducting on top. There is our brick-built road overpass going over the train tracks. I've had people submit questions asking about how that was done. When me and my wife first got into Lego and we decided that we wanted to make a city, we saw some pictures of some brick-built roads on, just doing Google searches of photos of Lego cities, and we came across that, and we went down to our Lego store and bought several thousand of the light bluish gray 1x3 bricks, and then just started putting them together in a random pattern. Well, it is a pattern designed to look like a random pattern, but it is a repeated pattern. Then once I went to go pick it up, I realized that there's just, once you get a lot of bricks put together that long, they've got just a natural flex to them just a bend. So I was thinking that'd be really cool to make an overpass, and then we figured that we needed to cross over the train tracks, and because of this bend and that bend over there, in order to have a regular railroad crossing, the road would need to cross in the center, and that really eliminated or minimized the number of places that we could put our train station. So that allows us to go from Old Town to New Town via road. Here is the new bank. We'll talk about that in just a minute. This is our police station. This is 2 police stations that are put together to close up the back, as you know. Either in the Lego built, I guess the sets that you buy are either modular, so that they lift up and the roof comes off and you can take off individual floors, or the back of it is open, and that's how the police station was. The back was open. So we bought another police station and did some modifications. It's similar to the original construction as far as shape is concerned. To be honest with you, I don't remember what the original one looked like, so I'm going off of memory. I think it looks similar. I know it's all the same colors, same design, but we just added a bunch of stuff to the back of it to kind of close it up, and we made it modular. See if I can show you this without shaking too bad. So we've got the roof that comes off, and that was an original scene from the original set. And then each floor lifts off, and there's various things going on in each floor. So we get to the bank, and it looks like the bank is new to the city, but already we've got some robbers, some bad guys that were trying to break into the bank, and looks like the SWAT team has arrested them, and the police officers are just escorting them across the street, very conveniently located to the police station across the street. And then that is our modified museum, and then that's our bad guy hideout, kind of a dirt road that's put together over there. I think it's a bit dark over there, but they're eating marshmallows around a bonfire and a trash can. And in the last video we said we were going to pull out the Ferris wheel, but the plan was to put the Ghostbusters headquarters right here, but it worked out much better in a different place, so we ended up bringing the Ferris wheel back in. We pulled it off of the original plates and then put it on a 48 by 48 base plate so that it can be pulled off for cleaning, modifications, various maintenance and other stuff. And then, I don't know if I said this before, but that is the mixer that is being taken out of the city. So they're all packed up and they're leaving town, headed for the city exit. So that'll get packed up and put away. And then some of our subscribers over here. We've got A-Full Man, and then the Brick Amigos. Looks like they're trying to see what's going on over here with all the police commotion. And other subscribers. We haven't made any sig figs of new subscribers lately, but we'll get back into that. And our hot dog guy advertising hot dogs to be sold. This is one of the creator sets, I believe, and this was a it was a post office. Now these, really like the idea, the design of these. The colors are great. They're small sets. It was the build one of three design. But it was just impractical to have to open it up in that scissor fashion. So I made this breakaway wall and then tiled the inside of it, and then added a planter box, added the bricks, and then we took the telescope from the Big Bang Theory set and then put that in there. And then we've got our Ghostbusters headquarters. Pretty happy with the way this turned out, just like in the city entrance, because we're working with elevated train tracks and the brick-built road, raising everything up. It took us a bit to get this positioned where we wanted. I originally set this down and then realized that we couldn't get the side of the Ghostbusters headquarters to open. So I had to raise it up 2 bricks high and did a little bit of terraforming with the light bluish gray bricks. I'm really happy with the way that turned out, and we'll probably be redoing our mountain in this design. Still keep it the dark bluish gray, but really like the design of this, the way that worked out. And we've got a little, maybe a little bit of water runoff drainage right there. And then if you pop these open, and then you can see that the Ghostbusters headquarters still opens up. Really great set. Really happy with that. In the last video, the fire station was right here, and that's gotten pulled out. Looks like the fire department arrived back home to find their fire station missing, so they're just gonna have to hang out for a bit until we can get them a new one. We've still got the first one. We did the same thing that we did with the police station. We bought 2 fire stations and put both of them together to make one fire station modularly, and then kind of put our own twist on it. And then for the motley crew here, these are a bunch of really great YouTube video makers, and just an all-around great cast. These are the guys that we're on live streams with regularly, so if I could take a quick minute to give them a shout out and explain their bits of flair. So there is TMX from TMX Brick Notes with his super sexy radio voice microphone. Hey dude. And then we've got Zany from New Hill. It looks like he's on fire. And then we've got Busy Blocks, and she's got her bit of flair that she came with. And then that is TF, and that's his transformer. It goes from a feather to a writing quill. Very cool transformer, dude. And then we've got the brick adjuster, and that is a micro build. Really great micro builder out there. Go check him out. And then who is this? That crazy guy. That is Bricksmith, and as always, he could eat. I gave you a veggie sandwich, dude. There you go. And then we've got Ozzie Bricks, and he has got a baseball bat because he's a hard hitter, holds no punches, just a ball of fire. He is one of the main leaders of the Asia Pacific live stream, so go and check that out on your Saturday mornings whenever you're got nothing to do, and really great group of cast members on there. And we've got Down Under, and I think he quite possibly has the largest Lego collection I have ever seen. So that is his Lego collection. He's got boxes and boxes. And then we've got Jeremy and Andrea of Port City Bricks. Toot toot. And then we've got No More Bricks over there. And he's got his bit of flair with his needle. And then back over here to the Ghostbusters headquarters. The reason that they're running out, they were responding to an incident, and they realized that there's a police officer giving them a ticket. And that has got the monsters at the haunted house quite upset, because they have an agreement with the Ghostbusters that as long as they kind of keep to themselves, then nobody needs to be called, right? Well, if the Ghostbusters are upset, quite possibly the monsters will feel the repercussions of their upsettedness. So let's do a spin around the hillside with our pond at the base. And there's Partially Chewed Bricks. That's Alan from Partially Chewed Bricks down there. And a little park scene here. We've got some hot dogs going on the grill. And playing with the dog. And then here is our crazy miner hanging out in the tunnel. Those of you that have not seen this setup, this is a full loop that allows a train to go in one side and out the other, and then right there in the center is a storage area for our second train. There's a full video on that on our channel. Please go check that out. Our dead tree, and then our skeletons are still sitting up there playing Spin the Bottle. And then the idea behind this haunted house is that it is so evil, so bad, that even the grass around it is dying. So you've got all this greenery, and then it's just old and dead and decaying. And then we've got some of the figures from the Ghostbusters headquarters hanging out in there as well. And then some of the monsters from the Series 14 collectible minifigures. We've got our mountain climber from the collectible minifigure series. And this is the dunk tank for the Fairground mixer. And just a shot underneath the overpass. Technic bricks and pins to allow deviation from straight. And there's the other side of the train station. Hey Mom, hey Dad. And here's our Lego store. This came from the city set with the tram, the city tram, and the maintenance shop. We do like it. It's nice colors, the bricks. However, it does have that open back design, so we'll be probably building to that, taking it apart, adding to it, just to make it a better product. Have not figured out exactly where we're going to put it yet, but it'll go somewhere over here on this side. And the back side of the detective's office. And we got the forklift operator. And he's delivering, looks like, fuel canisters of some sort to the Parisian. And our city. So we thank you very much for watching. If you saw your sig fig and I did mention you, I apologize. Sorry it's been so long since I've made a city update. Hopefully it won't be as long before our next one. But we thank you very much. And as always, click subscribe, click that thumbs up button, and let us know what you think. Comments, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, and any suggestions that you may have for our city, we welcome those as well. So thank you very much, and we will see you next time. Bye.